The Bride is the new horror movie, Frankenstein horror movie, that just released yesterday as of me recording this. I saw with my bride. I mean, come on, I even look like Frankenstein. If you're wondering what the hell the thumbnail is, I wanted to see Scream 7. This is supposed to be a Scream 7 review, but the right time wasn't available, meaning that if I want to see this movie, I'll have to maybe get lucky and be able to go alone because my parents don't want to take me, or I'll have to pirate it. All that aside, The Bride is a pretty fun time. Let's actually get some appropriate lighting here. There we are. So the movie opens in the 30s. There's this girl named Ida, and this isn't a spoiler, this is the basic premise of the movie. In the first 5 minutes, she falls down a flight of stairs and dies. I'll say this now, before I get comments. I know, the creature is called the creature, or the monster, or Frankenstein's monster. His name's not Frankenstein, it was actually the name of the guy who created him. Shut up. In this video, he's called Frankenstein, or potentially the Big Frank. So the Big Frank is looking for a bride, and contacts this doctor. This is set in the 30s, by the way. I think they use the setting to their advantage. It's pretty solid. Like, the costumes and sets look period appropriate. Another thing I want to shout out is Christian Bale as Frankenstein is unrecognizable. You can't even, you can't tell by looking at him or by hearing his voice. But yeah, Frankenstein and the doctor that he meets resurrect Ida, and she becomes the bride. Hijinks ensue between Frankenstein and his bride. They do some stuff, kill some people, because it's a horror movie. If you're going in expecting, a straight horror movie, you might be disappointed, because there's not really anything too gory that happens necessarily, aside from, one thing. The kills aren't super, special. You would hope that they would do a little more, make it a little more brutal, or at least a little more bloody, but no. I also want to tell you guys, I think this is pretty obvious, but 2 people asked me. This is not related to Frankenstein that released last year with Jacob Elordi and Oscar Isaac. This is not related whatsoever. It's not even the same production company. This could be viewed as a direct sequel to the 33 film, though. In fact, if that's how you choose to believe it, then there's nothing contradicting it. He looks similar to how he looked in 1933, just with, updated effects. The only thing, separating the two is that it's in color, and it has, more special effects and stuff. There's one scene midway through the movie that kind of changes the whole movie going forward. But it this is gonna sound weird, but reminds me of the Joker movie. I think you might know it when you see it, and, it's just am I watching The Bride, or am I watching Joker? And also, in that, just before what happens, there's, a celebrity cameo, super random. It's an actor. It's not it's Mr. Beast or something showing up in Kung Fu Panda. That actually happened. But, he was not in the marketing or anything. I don't know why he's there, and then he's not in it for, very long. It's weird. Another aspect of the movie that I actually liked is there's kind of, a cat and mouse aspect at, a point of it. It comes into the plot as, it's hard to explain. It factors in a major way. It kind of reminded me of, Jean Valjean and Javert in, Les Mis. I think I said Javert's name wrong. Basically, some people operating outside of the law, and then a cop who's chasing them to the ends of the earth. Something I found really awesome in this movie was actually the ending, which, I don't know, I just found to be really cool. The Bride is very strong as a movie and as a character. I thought it was a good time at the movies, and I think I would recommend it. And even if, like, you don't have the money, if you don't have the money to go see it in theaters, don't, like, rush out. If you can only afford to see one movie, like, a month, it shouldn't be this one. Save it for when it's streaming. But I think it's worth a watch at some point. Just maybe don't go in expecting a real scary horror movie, because it's not scary. There's only really one gory part of the movie, and it's not even that bad. But if you go in expecting, like, a period piece, I don't even know what to really call it, but other than just entertainment, I can't get that banger of an ending out of my mind. That was awesome. Out of the 4 movies I've seen this year, last is Primate, which was one of the movies ever made. Number 3, we have Mercy, which, honestly, since my review, I've only started to like less and less. It wasn't terrible, like some people are saying, but it was not amazing. Number 2 is The Bride for me. And number 1 of 2026 so far still is Send Help. I give it a recommendation. Thanks for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time, where I hopefully review Scream 7. I'm definitely not gonna pirate it.